When we talk about baggage, what are we referring to?
Your past and how it made you
stuff
feel.
that's stressing you, like
Your past and how it made you feel and how you letting it affect your future.
Okay.
Which is not always good.
Tragedies, things that happen like that.
Everything that you're saying is true. There are many, many, many forms of baggage.
right now, my story is more so similar to yours because, like, with my mom, it's basically with my mom. It's a lot of resentment that I have towards her. Like, in ways, I blame her. I blame a lot of my family, but I blame myself as well because at the end of the day, it's my own actions.
It wasn't even my fight, really. He was mad at my cousin and his girlfriend, and he beat me really badly. And like, I had my mom, she sent me with my aunt, Sean, to live in Macomb for a while because I had called the police, and if they seen my face or seen how I couldn't walk, I couldn't see, like I was beat really badly. And she sent me to Macomb to stay with my aunt. And basically, that's where it started with my mom when I gave up on her because I felt that was the time that I needed her most. She was more so worried about protecting her son so he wouldn't go to jail. She sent me away, and my auntie Sean helped heal me. I didn't go to a hospital, didn't get my head checked because I got hit with a pot in my head, and like I blacked out, blacked back in, like I was on the ground. Then, but I'm okay.
Ask me again.
You were talking about playing and how you had to be careful with your nerves.
Well, since I have spinal bifida, I cannot play like everyone else. I have to be way more careful with my body. If I get hit in my back, I would be affected much quicker because unlike everyone else can feel in their back, but I feel more intensely. Like I can feel the nerves in my back. If I get hit there, my body actually becomes numb for a second and I can't move. So I can't play any contact sports. Like with anything with a ball, like dodgeball or, soccer or baseball, can't play any of those things.
Well, you used to get depressed about the operation.
I did. I used to get depressed about it. Like having a shunt in spinal bifida was tough because I felt weird. I feel like an outcast. If I don't know you for a certain amount of time, I don't tell you. It's none of your business. But when I do tell people, they're always surprised. They're like, how do you deal with that? And we don't even see it. And you look really normal. They're always surprised, like, how do I do it? And I was like, well, I don't really do it. I just take it one day at a time and hope everything's gonna be okay.
Has anyone sitting at this table ever been picked on, ostracized, held back, or teased because they were too smart or were called a nerd?
Oh.
Has anyone been picked on, put down, or ostracized because someone said they weren't smart enough? Has anyone been picked on, teased, bullied, harassed because of the color of their skin, whether you're too light or too dark? Has anyone ever been put down, harassed, or teased because someone thought that you were too fat? Has anyone ever felt alone, felt bad about who they are because of the neighborhood that they lived in? Has anyone been picked on, teased, bullied, or ostracized for having a disability, one whether you could see or cannot see? And finally, has anyone been picked on for maybe the way you wear your hair, the style of your clothes, maybe even, I don't know, if you choose or don't choose to wear makeup, if you're right? If you're not in the in crowd, or if you haven't, if you're square, or you don't smoke, or you don't drink, or do all the other things that the other students are doing in your school, right? So we kind of all been there. There's been something that someone found wrong with us, right? And did you notice that many times people were raising their hand because maybe someone thought that they were too light or too dark, or maybe you raise your hand because someone said that you were too smart or a nerd, or maybe that you weren't smart enough. So what does that tell you about people's opinions of us?
That they're insecure and it don't matter, and obviously we're doing something right.
My baby, she make my life better. Like, just looking at her make me happy.
Oh no, I'm not scared about that.
Oh, you're not nervous? Not nervous. Oh, wow. So I'll be like, when you go to the doctor, you're going to do vaginally or C-section? Or...
Yeah, just regular.
Just regular? Hey, you're not nervous about that?
No.
Oh, so what are you going to do about school? Or...
No, they want to come to my house for, like, homeschool me. We just moved just so they couldn't come out there yet. So when they do come out there, I'm going to do it. I mean, when she get the stuff out of storage, I'm going to just get homeschooled. Like, they going to have a lady come out and school me. And then in January, I'm going to go to regular school.
Well, God put everything in perspective eventually as I got to know him. And see, the thing was, I got saved in November in 2013. Being saved ain't just going to church. And being saved is knowing that you accepted Jesus Christ as your Savior and you believe that he died on the cross for you, and that you put all your problems and anything, all your trust in his hands. And it's not about other people judging you. So you're not perfect just because you say, you just know more about you. And then that's when next thing you know, everything just started to flip around and turn around on me. And then next thing you know, I felt like a new creature. And then everything seemed new. The old passed away. So that has something to do with the relationship too. So, because who I was changing, so. It's not about where you're at, it's where you came from and where you're going. So you don't want to look back at your past.